Hello everybody, it's another video in the Parrying Dagger Scabbard project. We have moved on from prototypes, even though I've made another one and haven't made a video. Last time we spoke, we had just made this prototype Parrying Dagger Scabbard with this kind of arrangement for the primary dagger and the two accessory tools. I did go ahead and make another Scabbard prototype with the accessory tools stacked, and even though I was able to cover up the accessory slots, whereas in this one I was never able to get a final covering on these. I like this one more. I like the shape. I was inspired by pictures from the Wallace of a kind of stacked arrangement of accessory tools, and that was the scabbard that these were housed by. So I thought, oh well, I ought to copy the original artifact that held them, and maybe I'll have less problems. But no, not really. Just different ones. Just different ones. I think this layout turned out clunkier than this one. So, I think I'm going to be going with this style. I think so. Not quite at the point of no return yet, but we are into the wood. This is basswood. Basswood is essentially the North American version of linden wood or lime wood. They're not exactly similar, but they are of the same genus and family. They're not of the same species, but of the same genus. And it's really nice to carve. And we have plenty of evidence that linden wood was used for the making of scabbards. Also shields, actually. And if you've ever played with basswood and you know how light that is, that really ought to tell you something about how light and delicate shields might have been. I had a carving knife, a nice woodcraft carving knife, and apparently I picked the wrong variety, because it is obviously made for carving external shapes and not internal ones. So I actually used my plain old pocket knife to carve this out. It was really pretty. It's very figured. It looks like maple, but it doesn't carve like that. There's some fuzzies on this, and that came from cleaning things up with sandpaper. And I'm a little irritated at how not beautiful the wood is anymore, because when I cut with this is really hard with one hand. It came with these beautiful little slivers. Yeah, you can see that. And the wood is almost reflective when it's carved with a knife. But I needed things evened and smooth rather than beautiful, so sandpaper it is. We're at a stage where I can glue this up, and I almost don't dare to do it, but I think we're going to have to. Wish me luck.